Does look like IRJT is starting to get some infantry up towards the point, though.
Yeah. So once again, Chimera have taken town center pretty easily with no engagement against IRJT. Focusing in on a light tank fight right now, but they're both tracked.
Yet to see either of the mediums roll up.
Ooh, good AT shot from IR. And he's gone.
Oh, here comes the satchel.
Got a satchel on him. Oh, he doesn't get it off in time. Oh, they're giving him their side though.
I'm back. Joining supplies.
Make sure I mute my squad here. They're both still alive. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Looks like maybe 200 meters south of here we have a tank mark. Maybe that's the medium starting to roll up.
Yeah, let's focus in. IR is starting to get a little bit of a foothold on town center, but Chimera's dug in pretty deep. Not a lot of infantry here, but they're defending just fine. We do have the Panzer IV here on the tank mark. And looks like Chimera's tank's about to engage. Artie's still coming down pretty hard as well. You see Chimera's already starting to get a couple squads on the offense here. But they are letting IR and JT into the point. That Artie smoke is helping them quite a bit. Medium is seemingly picking up the infantry alright. But they still have the Panzer IV to deal with, and it's almost as if they don't see it. Satchel went down next to the median, but it survived.
I believe he's blind to his own Artie smoke.
Yeah, and it looks like the IR, or this is the JT armored crew, and they're angled really well here. But the 75's not even putting any pressure on them.
Are we starting to see any pressure on rail? Okay, a few squads here. One squad getting in, maybe a second.
Yeah, we got Mike's squad there and T squad as well. What are these tanks doing to each other? We keep the focus on the town center battle for now, but I mean, Chimera's looking really good. This is definitely a really difficult point to take once you've capped it. And IR and JT really didn't offer much in the initial capture. I just can't believe both these tanks are still up on the field.
Still a good bit of Artie coming down. Doesn't seem like either team's recons are really pushing artillery very hard.
Yeah, Chimera's recon's nowhere near the Artie. I'm not sure about IR. Looks like they've got a few people way out in the back lines, but Chimera's sticking to that map control. You got a lot of outposts to the south, not so much on the north, but they're already contesting rail crossing. It'll be interesting to see if IR and JT decide to pull back here if they keep going on the push.
Looks like some shots finally coming from that P4.
Oh, yep, they got a good hit on the 75. The 75 misses their shot. Looks like they might be going down. Nope. Both these tanks are just missing like crazy. They might want to just back out and get the repair off. We're going to swap over to rail crossing here because Chimera is just...
Definitely seeing some good progress here, yep.
Yeah, they've got an entrenchment here, and wow, IR has one squad leader defending and nothing else. I'm not even sure if they have a garrison here. I'd say I played IR and JT just a few weeks ago, and this is a completely different showing to the team that I faced just a few weeks ago. Chimera is just absolutely dominant across the entire map here.
Yeah. Oh, an airhead coming down? Is
That's
that
a friendly airhead, yep. It's in a decent location as well. We've got Chimera's bot John defending it.
looks like
One IR
CN's
guy.
though.
Oh! That's going to be a critical gunfight right there. CN from IR destroys the airhead.
Okay, looks like we may have the Gary south of point down there in the shed, the barn.
Oh, that bombing run's coming in for Chimera to disguise the airhead, but the timing is all wrong for DK, and it's too late. Despite that, they're still continuing to cap, though. If they can get rid of that garrison or outpost that they have to the southeast. There's their commander here, so maybe their garrison is over here to the north, actually. Oh yeah, here it is. There's their garrison. The mayor hasn't identified that. They've got their own retaliation bombing run here as well, but it looks like it doesn't do anything. Yeah, IR and JT have asked for a full pushback onto the defense. Stabilize here on rail crossing, and looks like Chimera's not going to get the cap that fast. Looks like Jam's going to go full Rambo here and try and take down their whole team. And he gets 3 of them. Unfortunately, Chimera has not identified the garrison here on rail crossing yet. And they have nobody near it. And we're starting to see a little bit of pressure on town center. Chimera is trying to push more people forward. IR commander is not sure exactly what he's doing. He's running around a little bit. And the cap progress is back up for Chimera as well. They've got these 4 infantry guys here in the strong point that are making the difference, despite being outnumbered by IR.
Look, they have a friendly garrison on the point. That's not even contested. Oh, disregard. It is now.
That's I guess they're getting that up in advance, but they're starting to lose town center now as well. It might push the focus back over there, see what's going on. Yeah, looks like they have about 1 squad of Chimera on defense sitting in that main house, and they're letting IR and JT push in though.
How's that 75 looking? Is he still up here?
Map says he is dead. It looks like the Panzer IV, that's what's making the difference on the offense here. They're bringing the 76 out now from mid-HQ. Let's hope it gets up here in time for Chimera. They do have a repair station here. It should be an easy kill on the Panzer. Chimera may have committed too much to the offense here, honestly. Well, I can't pronounce that player's name, but he's pushed into the main house, and it's up to Leodhaus. Panzer IV has just been allowed to get right in, and Chimera can't spawn here anymore. That garrison's hot. Oh, he gets the satchel off and suicides. And the garrison's taken out with it. Chimera's in trouble here.
Beautiful play by IRJT right there.
Khmer needs to call all of their people back now, but they're going to have a hard time. They've got to go 200 meters in every direction to get into the control point. This is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
See if they can contest before that cap is sealed.
They really need to get their armor here to deal with that Panzer IV because they're AT.
And there's the contesting.
Just barely.
Ooh, and the sector's lost.
Now, will IR and JT go on an immediate offense here, or are they going to try and stick it out on town center?
Definitely, Khmer's in some good position here to take this right back.
Yeah,
good map control, north, south, west of point, even east side.
All their garrisons are still up, they're uncontested. They definitely have a chance to get capture town center right back. But they do need to take out this Panzer IV. I think
Rocco here, AT, could get him.
I think that initial tank engagement made the difference for IR. Let's see if Roxa is going to be able to take out this Panzer IV. They're showing their ass to him. Yep, Khmer is already starting to capture the point back. And they've... Oh, is that a Puma? No, Lux. Lux is now here to back up his Panzer IV. Roxo's gonna have to go for it. Let's see the bazooka out, Roxo.
Could be it right here.
Just send it, Roxo. Just shoot the Panzer IV. Oh. Hesitation. Get you killed. Where is this 76 at? 76 is rolling in now. He should deal with both these tanks with no problems. I think once the 76 gets up there, Khmer will stand a really good chance to cap. IR and JT are getting more people and it looks like they're running medics. Not sure what that's about. 76 has arrived at the party, and the Lux is destroyed. Let's spot the Panzer IV, but please. Panzer IV has no idea.
Definitely some squad leaders in point that should be letting the 76 know. Should have a direct ping on this Panzer IV.
Yeah, they've got the tank marked next to him. 76 is going to get this guy, no problem. Unless the Panzer IV slips behind the corner. Oh, man. That is one slippery Panzer IV, I'll tell you that. And Khmer does have control of the main house, but it's still a pretty even fight here on town center. Khmer's not really got anything to the south, but they do have this garrison near the church north of town center that's open. And that seems to be what the Panzer IV is dealing with. You can tell the 76 was a little hesitant to just push in there without enough infantry support. I'm not sure if this is Chimera's already smoke or IRNJT's, but it's not seeming to help either team. Yeah, 76 is backing off now. They're waiting for their blueberries to take care of them. Start watching the north side here and see if Khmer seems to be getting distracted up here in the F and E4 column. There's quite a few of them, but they're fighting over the church here. They're not really contesting town center whatsoever. And the Panzer IV has moved all the way up into the church.
With the map control that Chimera had there after Captains, it's definitely amazing. The defense that our JT put up there definitely coded the point.
Yeah, I think that was all the. Oh, satchel just misses the Panzer IV. Man, oh, doesn't matter.
Yep,
Woody,
and he's taken down.
Woody's the MVP right there. Oh, we've got Bot John in the little glitch spot on top of the church tower with the MG. Yeah, that Panzer IV is really what helped them walk into town center there. If their medium had won that fight, they probably would have defended no problem. Chimera is starting to cap again. If they can bring the 76 back into town center. That's one HE shell away from capping the point right here. But you can tell the 76 is just stressed out and trying to be cautious of enemy AT. Come on, 76. Don't be afraid. Push in there. VK's got a recon plane going up. Maybe help out the arty here. Bombing run onto town center as well. This is the push coming.
Not a great amount of kills, but definitely did some clearing of the point. Now if the 76 can push up with some infantry support, see what can happen here.
I think Chimera just needs to walk their tank into the point here, get into the cap sector, and they'll capture this. IR and JT are contesting purely on sector control. Looks like Blackjack might be going for a satchel in the typical garrison placement in the third-story building. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll clear out everything. Let's see if there is a garrison there. There is not a garrison, but he should kill Old Fish here.
How are we looking map-wise? Is Chimera wrapping around the point? They're getting control from each side?
They're still distracted up here to the north. You can see IR and JT are a little stressed out. They're trying to walk back into the point from the northeastern road. Satchel goes off and it does get the one kill. But Chimera is definitely going to need to get one significant push. The map control is good on the north side, but it's just not helping with cap right now. And here comes the Tiger. I was just going to say, where is this Tiger at? Here he comes. Is the 76's spotter aware? Is he paying attention? This tank battle is going to make all the difference on if Chimera can make a good push into town center or not.
Looks like we have an AT right next to the 76. Could be a rough time for them right here.
Yeah, they're busy with him. Man, if the Tiger pushed here, it'd be all over. Yeah, 76 has no idea that the Tiger is waiting for them. They've got to be expecting it, though. Ever since the Panzer IV went down. Yeah, Tiger's getting told by his blueberries, hey, go for it. We've got the 76 distracted.
Oh, 76 definitely in a rough spot here.
I'm not sure if that's track damage. They see the Tiger. Can they get the first shot off? No, they can't. Oh, and the AT bounces from panic. That's so unfortunate. And the 76 goes down. Now, Chimera's still capping here, but that Tiger, man, if that Tiger stays up.
Definitely a tough loss for the Allies right there.
That was really unlucky for their AT to bounce off the rear of the Tiger there too. No, they're still capping. Despite the tank loss, they're still capping. Chimera's been completely pushed out of the north side now as well. They have the people in the point capping, but other than that, they're all over the place. Tiger's backing out. They need to repair. Oh my goodness, they're dead. It is all over for Iron JT. Chimera should have this cap no problem now. Oh, they brought another 76 in. There he is. That's what killed the Tiger. I didn't even notice him.
Snuck in from the north. Beautiful play. Great play by Chimera right there.
Definitely. They were overconfident that they just killed the 76. They weren't too stressed. Boom, here comes the second 76 to rock their whole world. This capture's literally coming down to who stays alive and who dies.
Still have Artie following this late in the game.
Yeah, we can see a rogue trooper from Chimera's going to engage the enemy Artie. And it doesn't look like Chimera's Artie is being engaged so far. They're just... Oh, they did cap Town Center, actually. And we've got Dog Squad here of Chimera. That's Electro. Great player. Looks like he's going to be the first guy to start pushing rail crossing. I gotta say, this has been a tough match to admin cam on so far. The battle seems to be all over the place. I'm trying to focus in on Town Center, but both Chimera and IR have, and JT rather, have been going for the map control big time. They've got to have a garrison over here on the street somewhere because they're starting their push back into Town Center already. Oh, Panic just double taps both of the IR guys. Double teams the third with Anger.
Is there another piece of armor rolling up?
That's
Yep, another Tiger.
Tiger up now. It's time to see the next 76 and Tiger engagement, see what happens.
Carrington being so much about all these different choke points, it's definitely going to be the team that can control all these different sectors and choke points the most, who's going to actually come out on top in this game.
Yeah. Town Center it's really about risking it all, especially as an armor player. It's not a fun map to take on. 76 is in a good location though if the Tiger does decide to just come up willy-nilly. They do have a satchel guy behind them, but they've got plenty of infantry support here.
76 is starting to move like he knows where that Tiger is.
Yeah, no armor mark on the field yet. And that Artie is going to be distracting as well. Nope, they are starting a cap on rail crossing again. Move over there and see what's going on. It's just a few Chimera guys. Butterdog, he's a fucking straight killer. Alongside Woody here. They're contesting, they're putting some pressure on IR and JT. I wonder if they still have that garrison up over here to the north. Doesn't look like it, but they do have a Panzer IV here trying to come back on the defense. Jinx and Daniel Koo here now as well. They might get this cap off. October gets the kill on Butterdog. And we've got a 3-man Puma here as well on defense. There's the Panzer IV coming in to the north. Chimera's still got a decent amount of guys on Town Center and just enough people on rail crossing to put pressure on cap. And once again, IR and JT are in a tough decision on if they're going to fall back or if they're going to keep pushing town center.
Chimera's done a great job of, as soon as capping mid, putting pressure on rail.
Yeah, they're not letting IR and JT up at all. Puma's stressed out. They're shooting an empty building. But there's no AT around them to engage now.
Do you see either an OP or maybe possibly a Gary top of the screen there? A couple people just spawned on.
Yeah. There's Panzer IV coming to back up Puma. They should hold the defense now until infantry can respawn. Looks like Chimera's going to try and get a garrison up to the southeast there. And the Puma maybe... Puma... all three IR and JT tanks are on the mainline road pushing into town center now.
I tell you, wouldn't it be a time for an AT gun?
Man. And they've got a few guys walking right into town center again. That arty smoke's helping them out. Chimera's turtling on the good defensive house, but that's not going to be enough. One satchel gets in there and that destroys their entire defense. Left side of the 76 here as well. Looks like the 76 went down off screen. Or maybe they went back for a little bit of defense on pumping station, I'm not sure. Now IR and JT, they might start contesting town center again. Chimera does have that default garrison that everybody likes to put behind the building there. IR and JT are going to know about that garrison. It's actually locked out by this JT engineer right here is locking out that garrison. They need to deal with him.
Was that a satchel that had just went off beside it?
I'm not sure.
No.
Oh, bot John, but he doesn't get the Gary.
Garrison's down.
Gary. Yep. Once again, Chimera are facing the exact same issue.
And the cap progress starts back on mid for our JT.
See, like I was saying, one satchel, one player getting in and destroying that garrison defeats the whole point of that 3-story building here.
That IRJT smoke already today has just been very effective. Definitely holding off the tank rounds and definitely helping that infantry push.
And you know, Chimera is unsure of how many people are in town center. Is that Tiger there yet? They have no clue because they just see the smoke.
Can we check to see where those 3 pieces of the Axis armor are at?
Yeah, let's see. We've got Puma was taken out by somebody. Here there's the Tiger. The Tiger's getting ready to engage the 76. They've got to have a mark on the 76 for sure.
Looks like they're starting to defend mid.
And the Panzer IV is defending rail crossing. Makes sense. Oh, kind of. We're getting a repeat of what we saw about 15 minutes ago. 76 is in town center. Tiger's pushing up. Let's see if it's going to be a repeat of what happened last time. Arty's coming down right on the 76.
It's going to be hard for any infantry to really help those tanks.
I think that was their repair station, or no, that was their truck. Yep. IR and JT are halfway capped with their Tiger rolling in. Chimera needs to get back into the point. Reinforced is not going to help with only one person in town center.
We do see quite a few close OPs, maybe some pressure back here. It is flashing back and forth between capping and contesting. They're putting that pressure on rail still. We did see some cap progress that's went away, but...
Well, both tanks are moving up now, and the Chimera is actually starting to defend. Let's see how the tank engagement goes.
Tiger has the standing ground.
Oh!
As the first shot.
Once again, Tiger gets the first shot away. Yeah, you need to back out, buddy. They do get a hit on the Tiger. Ooh, and the Tiger misses. Both tanks are going to need to back out here.
Luckily for that 76 this time, no RD or
Mav
apologize,
just
AT around him.
yeeted a fantastic rocket. I don't know if it did anything, but it sure looked cool.
Looks like the Tiger smoked out with an AT person south of him.
Yeah. Rocked is tank sipping for the 76 now as well. What a fucking wonderful guy. Now, rail crossing is almost halfway capped. Chimera Panic is just in there all in his lonesome. Oh, and he's just gone down. But they do have a clean garrison in age 4. Man, this is really neck and neck here. Looks like the 76 is going to get up to full repairs. The Tiger has moved all the way back, and they've repaired as well. It looks like they just had one of their crewmen get out to repair.
Hey, he was struggling with some AT there for a moment. Looks like they cleared them out though. Ooh.
Nice engagement there. Tiger. Oh man.
Was it a Stewie?
That was
Stewart trying to roll up.
75 that came out of
75.
nowhere. They needed to work together with the 76 and engage that Tiger at the same time, I think.
Wasn't a bad idea though.
Yeah, it would have been a great play. Smoke is messing up my angle here. Oh, and the Tiger goes down. Great kill by the 76. That's going to solidify the defense for Chimera. So it looks like that 75 sacrifice wasn't in vain after all. We're going to cross back over to rail crossing. Chimera's got a significant push there from the east. There's Lux on the field, coming from the east. And there, oh my god, another Tiger already. You deal with one and there's already another coming right at you. Good thing Chimera's already got Panic taking a shot at the Tiger. Butterdog's going for the satchel. Does he get it off?
Does he get it on?
Oh, oh, oh! Oh, he gets ran over. I think he did get the satchel off though. Maybe not. Woody's gotta get it, surely. Oh my god. Unlucky, Woody.
Great job of clearing the tank there, but though by the IRJT tankers.
And IR and JT looks like they kind of screwed themselves over here with their dead Panzer IV blocking the main road into town center. That's really gonna screw them over. Now the Tiger has to go all the way around through the train tracks or through the church. Yeah,
Looks like the Gary is down on town center for the Allies.
Yeah, I don't think they ever got that Gary back up when they lost it initially.
Lost their one up to the north as well.
76 is back up and they're getting another repair station to help them. But they really need to get a squad leader in there to build a garrison. They've got enemy infantry creeping up behind them. They're lucky that it's not a AT. '76 is all alone here in town center. They need to get something up. Yeah, there's the full callback on defense. Get back into town center. They're dealing with onesies and twosies outside of the point, but IR and JT are just free to walk into the...
Yeah, just look at this push coming from that eastern road. multiple IRJT. Gonna rely on this 76 right here.
Yeah, and IRJT have full control of the 3-story house once again. 76 is backing off. They're worried, but they don't need to be. They have nobody around them. One squad leader is not going to do anything to them. There comes Chimera's desperation bombing run, and it's going to miss all of IRMJT's players. And the cap goes back to IRNJT. We're halfway through the game, and it's looking neck and neck. Any team can win this here.
Got to see how Chimera's going to rebound right here.
76 is actually backed off just enough to let this squad leader get his outpost up and get his full crew here.
You have an AT person pushing the 76 here. Also an engineer.
Roxa is trying to defend them. And 76 gets tracked. We do have an airhead going down. I'm going to zoom in over that towards pumping station, see if Chimera identifies this airhead.
That being access supplies coming down south of it. Maybe they already have recon back here. We'll wake that up. Oh, they're already on pumping.
Who's this? This is Andy here. He sees the airhead. They fucked over their team here, putting an airhead in an open field.
We already see pressure on pumping. It's about 20% cap now.
Andy says, thank you very much for that airhead, but I'll be getting rid of that. They have lost their garrison and pumping station. I don't know if they actually had one in the point. But IRMJT, that's their recon crew and an infantry squad here in the midpoint. Lupus is all alone here. Andy's coming back to help out. And once again they're defending. But they do... Oh, poor Andy. They need to clear out IR and JT from pumping station.
You have Mike squad pushing from the east, coming back to clear pumping.
Yeah,
should clear those B's there if higher JT has any.
They've got the reinforced down. They should clear out these two guys, and they're starting to cap pumping station back. IR and JT are going to feel that that manpower loss from losing that airhead. Really bad positioning from them. They have managed to keep their 76 up as well, which is really good. They should have another one coming up soon.
A little bit different scenario than last time when IRJT took the middle point. Chimera had a great bit of map control then from the north and south. This time they just have a western and southern push.
Yeah. Looks
see how
like,
they rebound here.
Both 76s are already up on the field. They're trying to keep each other alive. Man, one satchel fucks them over though. They're a little too close together. Looks like they're tag teaming out. Armor dominance isn't everything, but it certainly helps.
Well, I can tell you, I don't know a tanker that enjoys fighting over town center. So,
I certainly don't. Recon planes going up. That's going to help the Chimera Arty here. Hopefully, they can push their tanks back into town center. It's definitely not the massive waves of blueberry migration you see pushed directly into the point. It's like squad on squad battling over the midpoint and the rest of the teams flanking and engaging each other throughout the map. all smoked out. They're alone there.
Looks like AT's trying to get around him. Hey, he's down.
Looks like good kill from Roxo or Thanos there. And Panzer IV is rolling up with an AT gun next to him as well, but it's unmanned. They're actually screwing themselves over to get into the point. I'm not sure if IR and JT still have their Tiger on the field as well. This P4 might get themselves killed pretty easily here. And they've got their garrison just right in the middle of town center. Not a very good position whatsoever. Maybe they're... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it looks like the P4 is going to hold that defensive position. Probably get his angle and sit there. What he doesn't know, I don't believe, though, is Chimera has pushing from that southern side. Someone may get up behind him.
Yeah. Oh man, Goldfish for IR just double taps both Chimera members. And he gets Red 6 as well. He's holding that defensive alleyway. Oh, good frag by Maximus. Can he get Oldfish though? This match has all been about winning your individual gunfights so far. And it looks like the Panzer IV might be trying to flank the 76, but he's going to run into Chimera infantry.
Match definitely seemingly been 50-50 this whole time. Both great shooters on both sides, great armor on both sides. Well, looks like the P4 is pushed south. Maybe noticing that Chimera push.
Chimera's won the initial battle here in the alleyway, and they're pushing a squad up. Man, oh, he just squad wiped.
Oh, that smoke.
All four of them go down to these two IR players here. And that push just gets wiped instantly.
Definitely some lucky blind shooting right there,
Yeah.
But hey, I'm sure he'll take it.
Smoke shooting. 76 is moving south now to engage the Panzer IV. Should be an easy kill here. Good night. You're dead.
Definitely gonna make those armor crews feel good when they're winning their battles over town center. Definitely a rough day for any armor crew. Try to fight those alleyways and those roads.
Chimera's trying to encircle the point from the north and the south. They have no direct push anymore.
If it looks like IRJT has stopped pushing pumping stations. I don't see anything hot up there, no OPs, no garrisons.
Yeah, it's all been about town center the whole entire game. They're very evenly matched sides, both of them. I think it's a huge credit to Chimera and how far they've come along in the community to be able to contest against IR and JT. We're a very good side themselves.
Yeah, definitely have to give them some credit for their OCEFNF that they host on Friday nights. It's a great time. Some high quality games, you know, more than your average pub match.
They've got another 76 coming out from mid, and another thing I've noticed is that they've kept their borderline garrisons up the entire match. They have not let IR and JT onto their side of the field to get these garrisons decalm once. They had that little scare on pumping station, but other than that, they've been fighting over town center the entire game. We'll start seeing what the southern flank's got going on with the 76 supporting. Another recon plane up from VK. And IR and JT have been forced to bring out a Lux.
Looks like he's ordering a Stewart. Wonder what the idea is with that.
I wonder if they're feeling confident and they're bringing out another tank crew instead of just infantry. Maybe to clear out IR and J2's back line. With all the distractions on town center, if they could get a Stewart to cross into their enemy HQ, it could do some great damage.
We see the prep already for the cap on rail crossing. If they can take town center, him dropping supplies already north of the point. He already dropped some south as well.
Yep.
Not a bad idea.
Always good as commander to just have backup supplies here, just in case. He's got them here, he's got them up here north, and he's dropping those north of rail crossing as well.
We see T squad pushing with southwest, try to get that Gary up there north of point.
Yeah, once again, IR squad on defense seems to win their gun battles.
Yeah, the smoke's just not helping them today. These alleyways they're thin. All you have to do is spray.
And it looks like Chimera still is on their arty. If they can get some shells into this alleyway here, might be able to help Chimera. Oh, just kidding. A satchel works as well. Shit. 76 has done really well to stay alive here with and without the infantry.
Now, was this the same one that was in the south? Or do we have two 76s on the field?
They do have two 76s on the field. I think this is the new one. Oh no, the new one's coming up behind them now. Still, it's not like other maps where two 76s guarantee you the win. You still need that infantry support if you're going to push into the town. Got a few Chimera walking in from the east now. Once again, they're losing the gunfights once they get into the town.
Now, are we looking at our JT smoke, or is this from Chimera?
No, this is Chimera smoke for sure. They're smoking out that building, but what they don't know is they've already cleared out the building. They need to drop smoke right in the center of town.
Looks like we see some Axis armor just east of the point there. Top of the screen, just across, right to left. What is that, a Tiger?
It's another Tiger.
Yeah.
Does he know that he's got two 76s? This is the third repeat of the 76 versus Tiger in town center engagement. Both teams are 1-for-1 with this tank battle here.
It's back and forth, back and forth. The cap's there, the cap's contested. Almost at 50% now for Chimera on midpoint.
Maximus, Blackjack, Steve, and Red 6 have all gotten into that 3-story building now.
Now does IRJT still have this garrison right in the middle of the point?
They got the Lux trying to distract. And they did lose the garrison here on town center. Maximus wins his gunfight in the 3-story. Still not quite enough to cap. Is that Tiger dead already?
I believe that body was
Yeah, that body was
Tiger
already
body was already there. Yeah, he's probably retreated a little bit.
I've lost him completely. We got an airhead coming down. Oh man,
the cap pressures kind of went away here for Chimera.
Yeah,
good defense by RJT.
That satchel just did him in. It's just like
most
fighting over
76s are pushing right into the middle of the point, though.
Now they don't have a dangerous spot here. Support, though. I think Noosa here has already used up his satchel. Oh, maybe not. Doesn't matter.
He's dead. Yep.
Is that an AT gun shot? AT gun shot from the tank crew of all people. You were kidding me.
You know, not a bad idea. They can use the AT gun. If they go down, their Tiger's right there. They spawn close.
Wow. The tank
It is their Tiger right there, though.
They got out of their Lux. That was the Lux crew. Got
Oh,
out
wow.
of the Lux. Chimera never dealt with that AT gun. It's been there for at least 20 minutes now. That is fucking unfortunate. And it looks like they're getting back into their Lux. They're not aware of the other 76. He's definitely going to play a lot more cautious than the first one. VK said, that's fine, I'll just spawn another 76.
We're about to hit that 30 minutes left mark. 2/3 the way done. See what happens.
It's still neck and neck, and neither team can afford to just turtle on town center. It seems like both teams already have been pretty non-stop as well. A lot of Chimera coming in from the east now. They've gotten right behind IR and JT.
You know, both these teams being already signed up for the HCA that's coming up in August. This is a telltale sign of what we're going to see then. It's going to be a great tournament.
Looks like Chimera's already is almost dead on the IR and JT garrison there as well, but it's just not hitting. They've gotten control of the two-story house here, protecting their garrison. Chimera's fighting across the street in the three-story, and they're winning that fight.
Yeah, we do still see cap progress for Chimera here, 25%.
Oh, 76 goes down. Is that the AT gun again? Maybe a satchel.
Oh, maybe a satchel, yeah.
Yeah, we see this assault player over here. That's probably his satchel that took out that 76. Get right back in another one, boys.
Definitely been a rough day for both armor sides. Rough battles over town center.
Chimera does have their garrison up already.
Being protected by Maximus.
Maximus, look behind you! Oh! Second time we see Chimera.
A great play.
Down.
Great play by that IR player.
Mr. Wang here on IR is just spraying the MG, not even aiming it. Interesting. We've just hit at the hour mark, and IR and JT have made a pretty good rally on defense here. They've completely pushed out Chimera's offense. Both Chimera tank squads are down. They're bringing another 76 up from pumping station now, and they still do have plenty of blueberries. But they're going to have to start that push all over again.
Yeah, it looks like they've really lost all their Garys to push from.
Yeah. They still got plenty of people behind IR and JT, which I'm not sure if they even know about them. But they haven't pushed in yet. IR and JT just keep spawning more people on that garrison. Looks like they've got about half their team sitting on town center. They're worried. They know another push is coming. VK is trying to get a backup gear on pumping station just in case.
76 is almost still in that era. Back to that position they've been sitting in most of the game. See what they can do this time.
The armor's pretty limited on what they can do. They have to push town center. And there's only a few ways in and out. IR and JT control the church. They control the midpoint. And nobody is really at the south either.
If we go up to pumping, do we see any IRJT at all?
They've got one infantry mark there, but nothing's going hot so far. They do have supplies coming down there, but I didn't see an airhead. CHMA brings their 76 in for a 4th time.
He's all alone though. Rough spot to be in with infantry behind, or enemy infantry behind him.
No AT near them so far. They do have an assault guy. CHMA's got Goose and Electro here in the point. That garrison is still up, but it's getting hammered by Chimera's arty. It's definitely helping their cap progress. Oh, Electro.
There. Electro, can he clear it? He gets 2.
Clear them all, bud. There's 3.
And he's taking down the Gary. Oh, there's a 4th.
There's 4. Oh, his own arty. His own arty prevents him from getting the garrison.
You know, you hate to see it, but they know exactly where the Gary is now. We'll see more push in.
Yeah.
Maybe this AT was this Chimera anchor here. Get a rocket around that corner real quick.
Oh,
That Gary down.
You called it, PT. Perfect rocket from Anger.
Same thing I'd do. Great job, Anger.
Oh, does Anger know about the garrison?
He's outgunned there.
Chimera's been free to bring in their 76 though. That arty just needs to keep getting lucky and hitting that garrison.
We do see what 80% cap progress on town center though, with anyone without what maybe 1 in the actual circle. Maybe IRJT overextending on pumping here because it looks like they're starting to cap there. But yeah, Chimera's gonna take down. 26 minutes left. Definitely
a few Chimera infantry. Gave the 76 time to walk it in.
Oh, and they got a spawn right before that.
Yeah. Really lucky to get that spawn wave off on town center, but Chimera is contesting rail crossing already.
I bet if we turn around a few of those, yeah, I was about to say a couple of them went down to that last arty shell.
Between the arty and the 76, hopefully that clears them out. I'm gonna walk over to rail crossing and see if they can get the cap now.
Yeah, let's see if they got those Garys up on those supplies he dropped a while ago. What do we have rolling up there? Panzer 4?
Yeah, he got it. And it's just far enough away from rail crossing to be clear.
Good pressure.
It's on town center though.
Same thing all game. Chimera, as soon as we cap mid, let's put pressure on, was that rail? Great job.
Oh, hello, Panzer 4. Did you forget there was a 76 behind you? Man. Looks like rail crossing stalling out though. I'm guaranteeing you VK is telling his boys to play it safe here. We need to get a garrison up on town center.
Oh yeah, this is the point where they need at least, 4, maybe 5 Garys up around town. 24 minutes left. They're starting to lose it, so
It's not over yet. We're contesting rail, but we still need to get that garrison up. We still need to have the majority of the team on town center. The 76s, looks like they're starting to move back. Yeah, hey, turn around.
Our JT must have had some supplies nearby. They've gotten quite a few people on the point. Maybe up near Chapel or something.
Yeah, maybe an airhead. Maybe their squad leaders survived and got their outposts back down right away. Did some squad flopping.
Yeah.
76 needs to save the day here.
It's a rough time for him. Oh, we do see something falling here. Is that Allied supplies coming down? That's the same spot they've been using all day.
Yeah.
So.
And they've already got supplies there. 76 survive that? Yes, they did.
Rough spot to be in for that 76. His back turned towards their HQ, their side of the map. His front covered by IRJT infantry.
And looks like both their garrisons on pumping station are completely locked out as well.
They're hoping for that back cap right here. Yep.
Man, this has been so back and forth for the entire match.
Some good defense there. They cleared the point that maybe 20 seconds ago. This entire point was red. It's mainly blue now. Great job on defense here by Chimera.
You've got Goose and another squad leader there. Hopefully they can get a couple of defensive flops to protect town center. The garrison's still clear on rail crossing as well. '76 is taking some damage, but they're trying to get their repairs off.
Definitely looks like Chimera's about to lose 2 of those garrisons, though, back on pumping.
Yeah. Man, they're still hot. It's really all up to the 76 once again.
Are we looking at a Stuart in their bottom HQ almost?
That's a medium.
Or medium, okay. Thought I saw 1 dot. Wow, okay. Wonder what that plane is.
I'm too curious. I have to go over there and see what's going on.
Is this an Artie snipe? Oh, he's down.
Oh. Maybe I jinxed them. Chimera's getting back in there from the north side of the point. They're going to try and get a garrison near the church.
Yeah, get back to that map control like they've been trying the whole game. Been doing a pretty good job of it, especially after losing a point. They've been, circling, engulfing it. So
if they can get that garrison inside of the town center and on the north side, they'll be good. But they did lose both garrisons on pumping station. They need a Deuce Volt here to go back and get those garrisons back on pumping station, just in case they lose town again. Got a little bit of a push from IR and JT down the main road once again, and it's the same thing we've been seeing. I don't know how much fuel IR and JT have left. I haven't seen one of their tanks in a minute. That might have been a Tiger or their Panzer IV that destroyed the medium that was in their HQ though. Apart from that though, Chimera's staged a really good comeback here. They've in control of town center, and IR and JT are nowhere close to them.
yeah, it looks like they pulled back, definitely, resetting, trying to figure out what kind of push they're going to do next. 20 minutes left, starting to get time to where you have to really think of something and go with it.
They do have a 76 sitting outside of town center again. And they've got the second 76 coming back up.
All those map control garrisons back up, southeast of town, north of town, southwest.
We got 3 squads pushing into rail crossing again. That's going to put pressure. Let's see if they can contest rail crossing again, or at least find this garrison. I found the garrison right away, but I'm in admin camp. It's a little bit easier for me. I'm kind of... Oh, go ahead.
Not a whole lot of creative garrison placement today, just kind of the spots, we always expect. A lot of garrison defense, which has been really good to see.
I was just about to say the same thing. These are like some public match level garrison placement, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you got to throw them up in the heat of the moment. If they're there, they're better than not having them, I guess. So
Chimera doesn't have enough manpower for an airhead, but over here in this little farm field is a great airhead placement because you can't hop over these walls here.
Good bit of a spawn there on the garrison.
Yeah, the town center's completely in control. It's not even hot from IRJT.
Not bad from Chimera here, just pushing that one squad really offensively. Maybe, what is that, probably a recon Lima squad. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, Lima's the recon, and I think between Mike and Fox, I think that's the other recon squad. They're letting the Artie go down, but oh, there comes the Tiger now.
This could change the dynamic quickly. His tank battles seemingly have really helped with the mid-cap, so. Ooh, we see a satchel go off there.
We haven't seen any AT gun placement from Chimera either, and that might have been able to help them when their 76s both went down. We know Road Rage and Rogue Trooper here are calling out this Tiger, so the 76 should have a heads up on it. They're waiting for them in town center. They might actually be engaging them already.
And this Tiger's going to have a rough time getting into the town. Multiple, P4 bodies, Tiger bodies in the way.
Yeah, this Tiger's scared. He's bringing his turret all the way to the left, and there's no enemies in front of him. He's
Maybe
looking for road rage.
Some good distraction there by recon.
Oh, he's backwards hat.
Dangerous spot to be in.
2 Tigers, so they already had 1 Tiger spawned on the field. Well, 2 Tigers is definitely the way to push into town center.
Yeah. Definitely looks like most of the red is pretty spread across the map. No huge pushes, it seems like.
Now, surely the 76 has been warned that there's not 1 but 2 Tigers coming.
We wonder if this assault player here has a satchel or not. Could be a rough time for this 76.
They have their garrison right here as well, and they had 2 tank sims.
Ooh, he's gonna go for the garrison. Or is he gonna go for the tank? He's going for the tank.
Kills everybody, and he's gonna get the satchel. Oh no.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Thayu.
Oh, he hops out. Oh, and loses the gunfight.
Satchel's on, Thayu's down. 76 is gonna... Oh, they're gonna pull back and kill their own garrison.
Oh no, you hate to see this.
This is in range to kill their garrison, and it's gonna be right on time with the spawn wave, I guarantee it. Oh, this is just... I don't want to look.
Yep.
Oh!
Gosh, you hate to see that, don't you?
You couldn't have gotten a better satchel.
Beautiful, beautiful play by that assault player.
Wow.
I apologize for not being able to, pronounce your name, but beautiful play.
15 minutes to go. That's a huge blow to Chimera. They really need to bounce back, get that garrison back up.
Some half-track placement here, yep.
Man, that garrison...
They have 2 Tigers rolling up, and we have no 76s on the point, so this could be a huge tipping point right here.
We really hate to see if Chimera loses this within the last 10 minutes or so. If they do it, it's going to be down to that satchel play right there. I mean, that was just... It was a lot of skill, and it was a lot more luck.
Definitely, our JT takes this one, call that the play of the game right there.
Yeah, that's the play of the
That
game.
might just be the play of the game in general, yeah.
Definitely the play of the game. Sorry. Sorry, Chimera. Maybe I missed something, but...
Yeah, we do see some access supplies coming down north.
Yeah, they do have a little bit of a foothold there. There's a squad leader and a support player.
These have definitely been called out, you would think.
VK is just redeployed.
Hey, just place the, what was that, the half track there? Yeah. No? No?
Did you lose the half track? Am I blind?
Is it
Oh,
not
there it
turned
is.
off? There it is,
There it
okay.
is. Maybe I was lagging. Tiger is rolling slow. They're playing it a lot safer than they were earlier. Yeah, Chimera has no
there they go with the
push.
supplies, hoping to get that garrison back up.
Chimera has no push on rail crossing right now. 14 minutes to go. This is all about defending town center.
I think we're going to see probably the best fight of the game right here. Both teams are going to probably push. We're going to see that F column fight right here.
They don't pop out to me on admin cam, but if Chimera could at least get some anti-tank mines within town center, something. AT gun. You don't have your 76 there. You need to engage that Tiger.
I don't think we've seen a single piece of armor roll over a mine today. It's a great map for it. There comes the other 76.
Yeah, this 76 needs to sit here and play it safe.
You just hope he knows about this Tiger. If not, rough time for him right here. See who gets the first shot.
They're angled, but they're in smoke.
Is that Allied smoke? Yeah, I believe that's probably going to be Allied smoke there. We see an AT player back there behind the Tiger.
76 has got to see those tracers. Just shoot the ping. Tiger shooting at you.
Tiger just missed, yep.
The Tiger knows.
Oh, and a good hit.
Yep, good shot. Tiger is going to back off.
Now where's that second Tiger though?
Chimera does get the garrison back up. It's in the middle of the road, but it is behind the dead 76, so it's got some cover. HE can definitely still kill it.
Ah, there wasn't there Gary to the north, though. Maybe those access supplies did turn into a garrison. Yep.
Yep, you're correct. They've got a whole squad here on the north side. We got Lupus here, and we got an AT player in the church. They're trying to defend the north side. Let's see if they can. Keep the 76 in our view as well. And they did end up losing that Gary to the north, but they have the half-track and the garrison in town center. I'm not the biggest fan of half-tracks, but I think that is actually a fair play to Chimera.
It was definitely at the perfect moment that Gary went down. The half-track was there. They were able to get spawns back off right near town. Now, was that planned for? Not really, but it worked out in their favor.
Maximus in anger, once again holding off an entire push.
Seeing some really good plays from Anger, from the rocket earlier, to been winning some of his gunfights. Goes down that time, but maybe I jinxed him there. We do see what is up the 76 still sitting here.
They're angled really well.
Oh, is that the other
bounce? They've got the Tiger, surely.
Tiger's injured, yeah.
That was the bounce pen, I think. Tiger's backing off. I don't think they have a shot anymore.
We see an AT player pushing the 76 though. And Candy Rock is going to stay there and tank Simp.
There's Candy Rock protecting the tank. Good for you. Nothing like an engineer having your back when you're in.
Getting the supplies here on town center we've seen on the map. Probably not a terrible spot to get up a repair station.
Yeah, getting that repair started just in case. Don't back out, Candy. Oh, Satchel.
Ah, guessing that AT player did get around.
I'm not sure if he just satcheled the ground and killed.
I have a feeling, yeah.
Yeah, it could have been the Tiger as well.
Beautiful. Well, we see more access supplies coming down with that northwest of Point. Trying to get around. And allied supplies.
Where'd that other Tiger go off to is what I want to know.
Maybe sitting on defense. Yeah, there's one. Maybe going for a flank.
Yeah. We've got pretty much nothing on rail crossing anymore.
Oh, 10 minutes left, I think. Pretty much at least 95% of your team's sitting on town. Maybe some pressure from a squad.
Here they are. They're engaging 75. They've got a garrison up here. I'm not sure if the 75 knows about it.
Same play the 75 tried to make earlier. We'll see what happens here. Can he get behind the Tiger this time without him knowing? He's definitely called out.
Yeah, he's getting chased by two satchels and his squad leader. Oh no.
Oh, he's going through the backyards. A rough spot to be in. You hear the Tiger rolling.
Even if you're a great tank driver, it's going to be hard to navigate this without slowing down.
And where do you go once you get way over here? That's the question. Rough spot to be in.
Although the IR and JT guys kind of gave up. Oh, and that's why. There's the Tiger.
Oh, Tiger's taking shots from AT.
Woody. Has he shot both of his rockets?
No, he's reloading. No, pulling his
He's on
rifle out.
Yeah.
And he's down. Rough.
75's just trying to fuck off.
Tiger's looking for that 75.
Down to 9 minutes now. Looks like an IR bombing run on town center.
Do you think the airhead is coming with it? No, so it's about the bombing run.
Oh. Complete waste of a bombing run. One kill. Yeah, complete waste, and they didn't even get the Gary there. That was a desperation bombing run if I've ever seen one. Looks like Chimera spawned in right after that anyway. They've got the AT gun up now, finally.
Now here comes some of that RJT smoke, though. That's been one of their strong points today.
That's helpful. The Tiger got distracted by that 75.
Still want to know where that second Tiger went, though.
Yeah, I'm assuming they got killed by AT off screen somehow. Look at Chimera. They're fully enveloped north and south of town center.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful garrison setup. Good map control.
Yeah.
You'll know where they're pushing from. Look, right now it just looks like straight east. I don't see any. They did have a garrison up north that went down.
Take another look at that map for Chimera.
Oh,
Looks like maybe they got an airhead with that bombing run.
Some push from behind, yeah.
Hell let loose. He's a really great player. He's got to be calling out this infantry.
Seeing recon on the midpoint, interesting. But it is 7 minutes left, so understandable.
We got another 76 here now as well.
Did we lose the one east of town? Is he down? Yeah, looks like he's probably down.
Yeah, 75 got killed by something. Maybe that Tiger. Oh, the 76 is just a solo. He's trying to get his crew members in there.
Gary right next to him's hot. Gonna be a rough time for him.
Gary's locked out on pumping station once again as well.
Definitely gonna be the fight of the game right here. Ooh, a big spawn coming from the south for our JT. They've got a Gary down south, covered by smoke.
They still have a ways to go. They gotta walk either to the right or to the left.
And you see Chimera finally got a an AT gun up here. Bottom of the screen, bottom left of the screen.
Yeah, it's unmanned right now though.
Yeah.
And they've got 2 IR guys here. They're probably going to take.
You see some cap progress. Yeah, they're contesting here, and they're pushing up the right way. They went west. They're going to go to where Chimera's probably going to have a garrison. Try to clear that, and then push into point. Good play here.
You can't put a garrison in the middle of the road in a competitive match and expect it to survive.
Oh, he found it. He found that garrison south of point.
Yeah, that's too late though, VK. They're already in. He needs that bombing run down in the alleyway here.
Well, we'll see here. Maybe Bob John could call this out. Here we go with Pell and Boogaloo. Boogaloo being a tanker. I'm not sure why he's spawning there.
He's trying to go for his 76, I think, but this IR crew going into the alleyway here. And
Satchel's going off.
Well, 5 minutes to go and they might lose this. That garrison is not surviving.
Now direct eyes on it now. It's going down. Yep. Maybe not.
They're waiting for Chimera to spawn in. And I think that's IR already on the garrison as well.
Maximus here. 1v4, 1v5 now.
Dude does have the 76 rolling in though to support him.
Okay.
76 survived, and they might have a chance. I can't believe they're not killing the garrison.
Yep. Looks like they're gonna kill it now. Nope. Tank takes him down. Blackjack maybe gets the top there. Maximus.
Yeah. Get the satchel on.
I think at that point maybe just satchel the building.
76.
Oh, here's the Gary.
It's like the FNF we played yesterday. 76 is having to shoot their own garrison just to protect it.
You know, I want to say maybe probably 6 or 7 times I had to do that yesterday during the FNF, and yeah, I'm not proud of the 9 TKs I had, but had to do it. And we do see some good push here from Chimera getting behind their tank. Some of their tankers. Ooh, and they're taken out by an arty shell.
They had 2 tank crews next to the 76. Interesting.
Gary's locked. No one's spawning on it. Oh, infantry goes down. Nope, now it's back. They do have an OP in this alleyway, though. They're going to keep pushing it.
Yeah. They don't have an answer to the 76, though. 4 minutes to go.
76 couldn't be in a better spot to hold that garrison. Yep.
And they have the blueberries behind them to defend their rear.
This entire game, both sides already been up. It's crazy.
And don't forget, Chimera does have this half track here, so they're able to freely spawn to the north despite this garrison. This garrison is almost a distraction. IR and JT are focusing so hard on this garrison, and I don't think they know about the half track.
Nah, they're gonna think, oh, the garrison's down once they take that down, and be like, okay, you know. And here comes the P4 from the north. He's down.
And 3 minutes to go. Chimera just needs to hold for a minute and a half, and they win. And I really don't see a way back for IR and JT.
Definitely killing that garrison they had south definitely helped there, because they had a great spawn off at like 12 infantry.
Yeah, that bombing run was pretty good.
Whoever called that out, kudos to you. We have a 75 sitting north side here. Left side of the screen, a 76 sitting south.
We got Celtic walking into rail crossing just to put some pressure.
You know they don't have anyone there right now with 2:54 left. 54 seconds left to start capping.
Second time this game, Chimeras walked them out of the point and pushed them like 200 meters down the road.
Oh yeah, you don't see anything hot here. They're all pushing from that east side. You can see all the red. Tank's gonna cover that main road. Looks like the 75 still sitting here left side of the screen, gonna cover anything that comes up that way.
Well, 2.5 minutes to go. I'm gonna say my play of the game was that IR or JT player satcheling the 76 in the garrison, and then Chimera's 76 protecting their own garrison by blowing it up. Both were really significant events in the match.
I want to say great gun battles, both teams.
We've just passed the 2-minute mark and Chimera's claimed the victory. There's no possible way that IR and JT can win.
It's a great match to call. Really enjoyed that.
Yep. Great victory for Chimera. Very hard fought, very evenly matched from both sides. It'll be interesting to see the scoreline at the end of the game. One more look at the map, and I think Chimera could hold this for another 10 minutes. Easy.
I had already mentioned earlier, but both these teams being in the HCA, I believe both are in the B group. It's going to be definitely some great times come August where we see these games. Go ahead and start taking a look at that scoreboard, see if we had any, crazy scores.
Yeah. Last minute of the game, and every other kill now is just for pride. We'll take another look at this and we can see IR and JT's squad composition, see what roles they had. They do have one last push in, but like I said, it's all for pride now. And they're not getting it. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Chimera, great job on your victory. IR, JT, commiserations. It was a great match. PT, thanks for joining us on the stream.
Yeah, had a great time.
We'll take one look at the squad. Got to give that one to VK. Great commanding. Just take a look at the scores from both sides. I mean, great combat stats from both sides. Everyone's in triple digits. Easy.
Yeah, you really see some great shooters on both sides. Some of these high scores.
Look at Woody with 860 as AT. Man, engage that Tiger.
I don't think we've seen a single piece of armor roll over a mine today. It's a great map for it. There comes the other